Homa, that's how's it going in Cantonese. I'm Wil Yeung from youngmancooking.com. Welcome to the channel where you can cook with confidence. If you've been following the channel for some time now, you may have come to know that I have a background in video and photography. Back in around mid-2019, in addition to running Yeung Man Cooking, I was in Japan filming a short documentary at the most beautiful green tea farm in Shizuoka Prefecture. The documentary took about a week to film and far longer in pre-planning, but I will never forget how incredibly scenic it was on the side of that mountain, flying my drone, sipping some freshly brewed green tea. Just kidding, the filming schedule was so busy that there wasn't really any time for us to sip green tea. But by the way, if you'd like to watch that documentary, I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check it out after this episode. Maybe make a cup of freshly brewed green tea before watching that short documentary. Upon completion of the filming, I stayed in Tokyo for a little longer to see the sights since it was my first trip to Japan. At this time, I was already in the process of writing the first book, which was vegan ramen. So I went around and took some photographs for the book and of course ate ramen. By the way, there's also an older episode of that. I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check out after this episode. By the end of 2019, after about a year's time of writing, photographing, and looking at proofs, the vegan ramen cookbook was finally completed and printed. After that book, and based off of the volume of constant effort and learning, I did not think that a second cookbook was even near the realm of possibilities. After about another year of running the cooking show and promoting the book here on YouTube, there were so many amazing comments about the ramen cookbook as well as the recipes on the show and how they've added so much value to everyone's everyday life. It was decided that a second cookbook had to happen. The pre-planning for that book began shortly after, and of course, again, with what felt like a seemingly endless stream of writing, planning, photographing, and looking at more proofs, the Cook with Confidence cookbook was published. I think you know where the story is going. Here on the channel, I really only make announcements when projects are actually materialized. So I am pleased to introduce you to the brand new third cookbook, simply titled Yeung Man Cooking. Following the vibe of the previous book, this has more of your favorite recipes from the cooking show here on YouTube, plus new recipes and a special section all about one of my personal childhood favorites, Chinese hot pot. Just like the previous two cookbooks, and because I have a background in photography, it was highly important for me that there is an image to accompany every single recipe. So much love, effort, joy, and excitement was poured into all of these books. Here is a short excerpt from the newest book. There is really only one reason why this cookbook and the previous two cookbooks even exist in the material world. That is because of the viewers, subscribers, and supporters of the Yeung Man Cooking show. These cookbooks are quite substantial projects that would not be possible without the like button pressers, the positive comment posters, the newsletter subscribers, the channel subscribers, the online shop supporters, and I suppose even the occasional mean commenter. Upon finishing the first cookbook, I remember saying to myself that I would never produce another cookbook again. Just the sheer commitment, whether emotionally, financially, artistically, and mentally, is simply overwhelming to think about. I truly did not think that there would be multiple cookbook installments in the future, although I am extremely glad and humbled that there was. To take a sneak peek inside the books, or to grab your copy of the print or digital versions of the cookbooks, check out the Yeung Man Cooking merch or the plant-based sushi masterclass, visit youngmancooking.com or visit the link in the description box below. I sincerely hope that these cookbooks and this cooking show will continue to add a lot of value to your everyday, and of course, lots of flavorful meals that are parties you'll definitely want to attend.